Here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while. But hey, do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're of the almost 750 regulars here, go away. We're so close. Welcome back for another round. As you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. As we know, YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. As always, Instagram and X and socials are down below in the description, as well as the link to that Joker Voice merch store. Overbooked and Joker Voice merch. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, we are days away from the latest WWE Premium Live event, Clash in Paris. Now, since this show is across the pond, this is going to follow pretty much the typical Hall Event 5-match format. Also, for folks in the United States, this is the last Premium Live event that will be shown on Peacock. Get ready for the ESPN era, folks. And as you can tell by the thumbnail, there's a match here that I'm a bit disappointed, is the best way to say it. So, let's not waste any time. Let's discuss.
Here we go. Here we go.
Starting off in what should be the opening match of the show, we have the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, versus the Tribal Thief, Big Bronson Reed. Yes, Chief versus Thief. As Bronson Reed has been stealing Roman Reigns' shoes and wearing them as a trophy around his neck, calling it the Chula Fala. Now, it's a silly little gimmick, but it's been working for him. And since joining the Vision, Bronson Reed's stock has really been on the rise. Unfortunately, Bronson is not named Seth Rollins or Braun Breaker as the only names that can or will be pinning Roman Reigns. So, winner, the original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns.
That's a fact.
Next, let's take a look at the 17-time champion John Cena versus Logan Paul. This will be Cena's first match since dropping the WWE title at SummerSlam, and more importantly, since dropping the failed heel persona. Now, the crowd in Paris is going to be hot for this match. I mean, they'll be showing Cena a lot of love, and they'll be showing Logan Paul the appropriate amount of heel heat. Now, Cena, after the weekend, we're down to single-digit appearances for his final year, so a match with Logan Paul, of all people, kind of feels out of place. But I'm going to say Logan Paul is fantastic in the ring, and this is going to deliver a very, very good match. But who wins? This is a tough one. I could easily see Cena going out of 2025 and not losing another match again. But I can also see Cena doing the job and putting the new crop of talent over. So with that, I'm leaning Logan Paul picking up the win.
That's fair.
Another match we got on the card, we got a grudge match between two former friends. That is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, versus the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev. Now, I believe I heard that this is the first singles match on a premium live event for Sheamus in almost 3 years. Wow, crazy. Now, these two definitely is a hard hitting match, and with the added stipulation of this being a good old Donnybrook, aka a street fight, aka a hardcore match, banger incoming for sure. Now, since returning to the WWE from AEW, Rusev has had a slow start getting out of the blocks. However, with Sheamus of late, he's been getting a lot more over as a heel character. I do think that the Irishman needs this win a little bit more than the Bulgarian. So, my pick for winner is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now, for the World Heavyweight Championship, we have a fatal four-way match with LA Knight, CM Punk, Jey Uso, and the champion, Seth Rollins. Frankly, picking who is going to take the pin is a bigger challenge in this match. Seth Rollins is not dropping the championship in his first defense on a premium live event. So, winner and still world heavyweight champion, Seth Rollins.
Obviously.
So, we were supposed to get a women's championship match in which Stephanie Vaquer was set to be a number one contender. Now, a few weeks ago on Raw, Io Sky was supposed to have a women's world championship match against Naomi. This match was obviously scrubbed as Naomi had to vacate the title due to her being pregnant. So the WWE had a match staring them right in the face, which would have probably been the best match for this entire show. Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer for the Women's World Championship. But that's not the match we're getting. Instead, the WWE says, nah, Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella for the Women's Intercontinental Championship is a better match. Nikki Bella. Nothing more than nostalgia bait from the long forgotten Divas era. And Becky Lynch, whose heel character is nothing more than a rehash of when she held the Raw Women's Championship. So, this match, much like the Fatal 4-Way, is an easy pick as the go home segment from Raw made it even more obvious. Winner, and still Women's Intercontinental Champion, Becky Lynch.
Seriously, no one cares.
So there you go. These are my predictions for Clash in Paris. Now be sure to tune in 6 p.m. Pacific, this channel, for this and a whole lot more, including the Raja Jackson updates. Me and the guys talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you're having a great week. Have a wonderful rest of the week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. And until next time,